What's up, everybody? Today I'm just going to kind of scroll through the Season 3 Battle Pass for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and I'm just going to kind of give my general thoughts and impressions on the new update and the new content, and just kind of go over a few things because I definitely think the Season 3 Battle Pass is the best one so far. It has amazing content. I think there's some really cool stuff here, and I just wanted to kind of go over it a little bit with you guys, show everything off a little bit, and just kind of just chat with you guys, hang out. Now, the Battle Pass is full of really good blueprints. The operator skins are kind of so-so. I don't think they're very good. And of course, you know, they typically save the really good operator skins for $25 packs and crap like that. I do think the weapon blueprints are a step up. I think they've done an amazing job. Of course, there's a Mastercraft MP5 that is mental. There's the matching sniper rifle to go with it when you hit tier 100. And then, of course, there's the reactive PPSH 41 you can get, which looks really good. And I think all in all, really good content here. I think, you know, as I said, this is the best battle pass they've done so far. I think that this is one I'm very excited to grind through. The other ones I was kind of like, meh. But this one I'm really excited to kind of sink my teeth into and get some of these new rewards because they're solid. They're very good. And I think for the price, I think this is an extremely good bargain because like some of these items, I mean the Mastercrafts alone, they sell for $25. So for sheer content wise, if you're someone who likes getting all the blueprints and skins and stuff like that, like this is a really good bargain. I think this is incredible. This is a really good step in the right direction, and this is a very consumer friendly, you know, way to go about it because season 1 and season 2, I feel like we're really tamed down. They're very tame in terms of their content, and I'm really glad to see them kind of step up, you know, to kind of make the battle pass a little bit more worth your while. I don't buy the packs. I don't buy anything from the store just because I think it's really overpriced. I think it's really overbloated. I think it's super overpriced, and those prices are there for Warzone. They're not here for Cold War. So you get what I'm saying. And that's, yeah, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a rant here in a second about how I feel about the whole Cold War and Warzone and just how the new Call of Duty games are doing in general. But I'm gonna touch on the new weapons. So of course you get the PPSH 41, which is the first battle pass weapon you're gonna get. It's a fast firing SMG, and give me a moment, I'll come back to it. The next weapon is another sniper rifle. So we get another SMG and another sniper rifle, even though every season so far we've gotten a new SMG, and we just got a brand new sniper rifle a couple of weeks ago. This leads me to kind of my point that I think that all new Call of Duty games are pandering to Warzone, because the new sniper rifle is definitely was brought in as competition for the Kar 98 K in Warzone, because why not? There's no logistical reason to add another sniper rifle when you just added another sniper rifle. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just added another submachine gun, and every one of them in the game has been a fast firing submachine gun. And that's because you have, I'm going to say this right now, Activision up top saying feed the Warzone machine, and I guarantee you one of those two guns, like I bet the PPSH 41 is going to become some like meta gun immediately. It's going to become a meta weapon immediately. I'm already calling it, because that's how every season goes. One of the new weapons or something becomes super overpowered and super meta. So, you know, in reality, it's disappointing because there's so many cool weapons they could add to this game that are from this era, and they're just like ignoring them to add these strange guns. I don't know why they're adding such strange weapons, but anyways. The other new weapon they added was the ballistic knife. Now, I'm super excited about this one because, one, it's the ballistic knife, and two, you can now unlock all weapons in zombies. All weapons now have challenges for zombies, and people have been screaming about this since season 1. So I'm really excited about this. I'm not a huge fan of the multiplayer of this game. I don't think it's very good. I don't think the maps are very good. I think weapon balancing is crap. So I'm really glad to see this. I spend 95% of my time in zombies, and the other 5% is usually done playing the party modes. And speaking of that, they added Sticks and Stones back in. Very excited. I haven't played that since the original Black Ops, so I want to get in and play some of that. But yes, they've added all of the weapon challenges for zombies, which is really cool. The ballistic knife, strangely, is a special weapon. I thought they would just throw it in the melee weapon category, but they added it as a special weapon, which I find very fascinating. But I'm going to be grinding to unlock that very soon, so expect a video on that one. But all in all, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's more weapons coming later. There's like the G11 coming, allegedly, which was that strange burst fire one. If you guys played the original Black Ops, it was a very strange looking gun. And then there's a baseball bat, and then there was one more. I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, there's some decent content coming for this season. I mean, there's the new multiplayer maps, which is fine. As I said, if you guys watch my channel, I primarily like to talk about zombies. Speaking of zombies, the new field upgrade is awesome. The vines, it's super good. I was goofing around with it, and I can't wait to get it leveled up and like really test it on like some high wave stuff. So that one's pretty cool. They nerfed like a ton of stuff. Like, I mean, they nerfed the weapons into the ground. Like, you guys can read the patch notes. I'm not gonna go over your patch notes here. But all in all, I think they did zombies pretty well because they added the new map, Duga, and I played it last night, and it's awesome. It's a really good map, and of course, it has an Easter egg on it. And one of the benefits of, if you're going for the Easter egg on that map, there's no time limit, and the waves don't get harder, so you can just casually go about your business. So I'm really excited for that. I think today I might, dig my heels into the sand and hold up for a minute and go exploring, because it's just too much fun. I mean, I like Outbreak. I think Outbreak is fantastic. They've done a lot of really good adjustments. There's new side objectives you can do. All in all, it's really cool. I definitely think that the Season 3 update has been really good for the most part. I definitely think it's a solid update. I think this is going to be a good season. Season 2 was okay. But I know part of the way through Season 2, there was some nerfs to zombies that I was really upset about. One was your battle pass progression felt like you weren't getting anywhere, and two, you weren't I didn't feel like I was getting any of the Ethereum crystals, and I don't know why that was. I don't understand why all of a sudden it felt like I was getting less stuff, but that's just me. But with this season, they've upgraded the XP, so there's higher XP yields, which is awesome. I play primarily solo because I don't have any friends. So to me, that helps me out level my guns up, because of course that last slog between 35 and 50 can take a long time leveling guns up. And trying to get to that 50 challenge, and it's like the little 50 challenge, getting 20 kills without getting hit ain't too hard. It's not too hard, but you just get in the 50 is hard. And then of course getting the weapon to level 55 and going for the mastery, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I definitely believe Season 3 is going to be solid. I think there's a lot of cool zombies content to stick into. I think the battle pass is really good. And here's hoping that they can continue doing cool content. Now for zombies, I would really, really like it if they just did a regular zombies map soon, because I know for Outbreak, the reason they're doing so many Outbreak maps is because it's easier, because the Outbreak maps are in fact they're Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps, so they can kind of just be lazy. And that's gonna lead me to my next part here, and this is kind of my next thing I'm getting on. That, I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I know this game has been developed during a pandemic, but it's no excuse for some of the laziness in development that we've seen. And I mean, laziness. There's been straight laziness imbued in this game, and I'm not going to blame the developers as hard as I should. I don't believe the developers deserve as much scorn as you guys might think. Activision is the vulture above the developers that pushes them on these hard cycles and essentially forces them to do Activision's bidding. So, you know, that's one thing. I don't hold developers as accountable as I do their publishing companies that force them to do the things that the publishing companies want them to do. And I think that's one of the big issues with Activision and how they treat the Call of Duty franchise. So I definitely think the Call of Duty franchise could be monolithic, and it could be so much better if Activision wasn't behind the wheel, yanking the chains, yanking the reins there. So, but all in all, I think this game, it needs a little bit more diversity in the weapon department, gonna be honest. I think the weapons in general, there's not a lot of them I've been excited to play with. Quite frankly, there's a sixth weapon for the season, and I just remembered it. Looking at the Diamati just reminded me here that there's a fully auto pistol coming later too. But exciting, we're actually getting a new pistol. But in general, I think that there's a serious lack in diversity in the weapons. The weapons are all kind of meh. You know, none of them have been particularly exciting for me, and that's really a shame. You know, because like there's cool weapons they can add, but it feels like they've opted for safe choices. They went for safe choices that mesh well with Warzone. You know, as I'm a firm believer that Activision doesn't care about the current Call of Duty title out. They only care about Warzone. And it's a shame because I feel like it's hampered Cold War in a lot of ways. And I think that, you know, and it's such a shame because I think Warzone, you know, I don't particularly I don't really play Warzone. I don't really play Battle Royale games just because it's just the sweats, man. The sweats, like, I you know, if I play a competitive game, I want to feel like I have a chance. I don't like dying and then just being dead, you know, to some dude who was camped in a corner waiting for, like, you know, I pop open a door and there's some dude sitting in a dark corner and shoots me in the back, you know, and it's like, game over. There you go. Bye-bye. You're gone. Find a new game. I don't like that. But, you know, tell me if you agree with me in the comments. But should they, and I believe they should, make a zombies experience just like Warzone that transcends multiple games, and zombies becomes this just kind of monolithic multi-game experience with like this like long and intricate story. Like, I personally believe they should do that. I personally believe that they should, just like Warzone, make a zombies experience that transcends space and time. That's just me. I think it would make a little bit more sense for a story than Warzone does, because Warzone doesn't have a story. It's just got this weird crap going on. But anyways, that's enough ranting for me. I just am done ranting. If you guys like the video, give it a like, give it a dislike. Let's talk in the comments. I'd love to discuss you guys' thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's always more content coming to the channel. And I hope you all have a good one. I hope to catch you in the next one.